Good evening and welcome to the press conference after the game in the EHF Champions League Women 2024-2025 group phase between CSM Bucuresti representing Romania and Ferencvaros Budapest representing Hungary. The final score 28-26 in favor of Ferencvaros. The visiting team is represented here by Mr. Allan Heine, the head coach of the team, and by the goalkeeper Laura Glauser. Welcome. And the home team is represented by Mrs. Helle Thomsen, the head coach of CSM Bucuresti, and by the player Monika Kobylinska. As usual, we're going to start with the visiting team, and I'm going to ask Mr. Heine to take the microphone and give us his impressions after this game.
But first of all, I would like to say thank you for a great game. I think it was on a technical and tactical, very high level. I think the both teams showed some very good handball and great fight. I love this kind of atmosphere and this fighting spirit that both teams shows in this. And of course, we are very happy that we took the victory. We know that Bucharest had missing, especially Niago today, and this gives us a little bit of different approach in our defensive side. But generally, we're just very happy that we succeeded and got the victory. And for us, it's like, okay, a good victory here. Already in 7 days, we have another clash. And I know Helle Thomsen for a lot of years, and I know that she is a very clever coach. And I know they will be even more prepared for the next game. And we need to be as well, to give another great fight. So I can't actually wait for this game. And then, of course, when you have a goalkeeper like Laura today, then it makes things easier. The defense must be good, but the goalkeeper must also be good at the right positions. And I must say that a lot of credit to Laura today.
Except for Laura, you also had Katrin Kleber, who had a monster game, 11 goals. Can you talk a little bit about that? It was something special that you did for her to be in a position to score, or was just like a game where everything was in place for her and she was the player of the game by far?
Yeah, but she was amazing today, of course, not to forget her. It's always dangerous as a coach when you mention one, you forget 15 others. But no, Katy, and I can mention a lot of other players who did great situations during the game. But Katy have this quality that she can make goals in difficult situations. Like she is almost invisible for the goalkeeper, and then she can manage to get a really high class shooting. And days like this, it will also make our attack easier, you know, when she is on this kind of level. But actually, I think we managed it quite good today. Katy was good on the right back, but when Vali entered the field, also she showed her qualities, and we got a lot of goals from this position, and that's of course counts a lot.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna kindly ask you to pass the microphone to Laura. A happy comeback here in Bucharest for you. You played for CSM Bucuresti last year. Last season you were in the post of CSM Bucuresti. Now you're playing for the opposing team. How was it for you? Guide us through the game. It was a great game for you and for your team in the end.
It was great for me to come back, because there is always a nice atmosphere, and it's really nice to see also the kind people that I was last year. Last year, sorry. But it was really important for us to come here and to have this victory, to keep our place. And I know CSM, I know how they are, how they fight, and I knew that it will be a tough game. And for me, the second half, we could give more energy in defense. We was more. We give more impact also in attack, so it was. I think the second half was very good for us, and but I know, like Allan said, is that the next game it will be really a tough game, because I know they will come with revenge, and yeah.
Playing against some former teammates and knowing them from last year, especially from practice, did that make a little bit easier for you, for your job, to anticipate where they usually shoot? You know them very well, or it's just the instinct?
it's a kind of game that I know that you know, that I know that you know. So today maybe I knew maybe a little bit more, but no, it's from outside maybe it seems that it's easier for us goalkeeper, but yeah, it's this kind of game that it's more mental challenge, you know. So yeah,
Thank you very much.
thank
I'm
you.
gonna ask you to pass the microphone to Helle Thomsen. The last today for CSM Bucharest. Give us your impressions after this game and talk a little bit about what happened in the second half. You were up at the halftime and you also led by 2 goals, if I'm not mistaken, in the first minutes of the second half. You also had a very big absence today. I'm talking about Christina Nagu, 4-time Player of the Year in the EHF.
Yeah, first congrats to Allan and the team. And I agree with you, Allan. It was a great game, but I also think that you were smarter in the end than we were. I think this period where we have the 2 times 2 minutes, it cost a lot for us in this. And I think here the game changed a little bit. I don't think we have control, but we have more control before this 2 minutes. And after that, we are a little bit behind Fenerbahce after that. And then yeah, you were great in the goal. That it was difficult for us to make easy goals. So it was hard, but I also think we have a team today that showed team spirit, that showed attitude, that showed fighting, and it was a great atmosphere in the hall also. So this is what we can take when we speak about the game, is that we were really fighting, and then we make some mistake, and I think Fenerbahce are too strong to we make small mistakes, because then they punish us, and I think they did that today. So 2 goals, yeah. I think, of course, again, we deserve 1 point, but they were smarter than we were in the end.
Is it better, in your opinion, to play against a team that just defeated you 1 week later, or would you rather prefer to have that game a little bit later in the season? Because right now, next Sunday, you're going to meet again, this time in Budapest. Ferencváros is going to have the home court advantage, and we're pretty sure it's going to be a different game that time. But is it better for you to have the adjustments to be made in a real short time, but knowing that you can get your energy from this defeat and trying to come back with a win this time?
I think those questions is always difficult to answer. It's also when you say that in the championship, like they play early and late, but you know, this is the game. We know how it is. So I don't think about if it's good or bad. You know, we know that from the beginning that after 7 days we will go to Hungary again, and this is what we have planned in our plan. So for me, it's okay, but we also know it's going to be harder to play in Fenerbahce. They have a good home field, and again, they have a great team. So we also know it will be a little bit harder when we go up there. But and we will do our best, and we will come with all the energy again. And then I hope we can take the victory in Hungary.
Thank you very much. And now we're going to move on to Monika, Kobylinska. Tell us your impressions after this game. How did it feel down there?
Yeah, first of all, of course, also congrats. And I actually agree that I think it was a great game. And yeah, thank you also for the fans that they were coming and supporting us. I think it means a lot for us. And yeah, how also Helle said, I think we were actually fighting a lot today, and we showed that we will not yeah, give our court without fighting. And of course, for sure, we are disappointed that we didn't have points, even one, yeah, on the end. But I agree that if we do the like kind of easy mistake in the second half, then they are too strong to let us win in this game. And yeah, but we will for sure learn from it, and I hope we will come even stronger for the second one.
Of course, it's early right now. You just played this game, but is there any specific aspect that you think you need to improve in order to change the momentum and get the game next week?
I think it's hard to say now, because I also think the moment that we got twice 2 minutes, it was the moment that the game a little bit changed. And then, of course, I think in one moment maybe we wanted to like run after them and come to the equal again and win this game, but maybe we should be a little bit calmer in this moment. And yeah, this also decided that we maybe took the decision a little bit too early. Yeah, so how I said, I think we should learn from it, but I don't know if it was, you know, like what was key. Of course, we need to watch some tactic to be better. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Once again, a big thank you for the head coaches, Allan, Heine and Helle Thomsen. Once again, a big thank you for the both players who join us here for the press conference, Glauser and Monika Kobylinska. And with that, we conclude the press conference here in Bucharest after a game between CSM Bucuresti and Ferencvaros Budapest in the EHF Champions League. Women, have a good evening.